of you here this evening on this special occasion. We are very, very blessed to be able to perform this divine action or this divine program or this divine offering to our beloved Lord Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba. And we'd like to recognize in our presence our beloved brother Sri Vednarayan for coming here today and showing us with this his divine knowledge and blessings. You see, brothers and sisters, you all may think that we have invited you here today, but you all ask Swami for this, and you are now coming to receive his grace. All your prayers that you have been asking before, Swami says, okay, I will give you this, and I will send the best for you. And Sri Vednarayan has come today to perform this divine puja, this divine offering here. And this that is going to be done today, it is not only going to be happening right now. This is going to be recorded in the Akash, that whoever comes to Trinidad, whoever comes to this spot, once their awareness is there, they will feel that vibration now and 100 years from now, 1,000 years from now. This will resonate, and those who have that awareness will feel that divine vibration resonating throughout the length and breadth of this area here, Trinidad and Tobago, and by extension, the world. Brothers and sisters, this prayer or this homa that is going to be performed, it is not only for Trinidad and Tobago, it is for what is happening throughout globally. And this divine expression of this divine energy that is going to be starting here today is going to be a divine explosion, and it's going to cover not only Trinidad and Tobago, but it's going to cover the whole world for this divine peace that we all are yearning for. So without further ado, I would like to now invite my dear brother Vijay Sagram Singh, who is also, he's a advisor, he is a consultant to Global Council, and we'd like to ask him to come up to the podium here and deliver some divine words.
What I will do, what happened, we sort of misread the program because all of this was supposed to start at 2 o'clock.
Yes.
In the interest of time, what we'll have to be start immediately. I leave it to Vyas ji to actually commence with the poem. I'll introduce him later.
Okay, Om Sri Sai Ram. So brothers and sisters, as you heard, we're going to start straight into the divine puja, the divine offering. So you want to use this?
No, that's fine. Just put this one back there.
Can you put on Swami's handkerchief, please? Oh, okay. No, you can tuck it in and tuck it. Open it up and tuck it in. Om Namah Sadase, Namah Sadasaspadage, Namah Sakhinam Puroganam Chakshushe, Namo Dive Namah Prithivyai. Om Saishwaraya Vidmahe, Satyadevaya Dhimahi, Tannah Sarva Prajodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. My most prayerful and loving salutations at the divine lotus feet of my beloved Mother Sai, most respected elders and dear sisters and brothers, Sai Ram and hearty welcome to each and every one of you. So happy to be back in this beautiful country. Bhagavan has given yet another chance for each and every one of us to be together and to see His glory unfolding. Today, we are going to, next 3 days rather, we are going to have a beautiful yajna, starting today with the Ganapati homam, and tomorrow it is for Mother Goddess, and that is called the Bhagavati Seva, and day after tomorrow you will be having the Ekadasha Rudram. Now regarding the Ganapati homam, Lord Ganesha is the one who is going to remove all obstacles in life. Not only our worldly obstacles, also those obstacles which comes in our way of spiritual life. He removes all the obstacles. And look at his beautiful form. When you picture him, he has got a beautiful elephant trunk. If anybody would have had the vision of Lord Ganesha, he is like a little baby, having his trunk and ears moving all the time, constantly. A restless little baby is Lord Ganesha. And that Lord Ganesha, he has got the elephant head. Do you know what it represents? Elephant stands for intelligence. So, he gives us not only intelligence, buddhi and siddhi, accomplishment of whatever we do. So, buddhi siddhi pradata is Lord Ganesha. And next, when you meditate upon him, he has got 4 beautiful arms. And that is Pasha and Angusha. Pasha refers to the rope and Angusha refers to the axe. That is in 2 hands. What does it do? With the Pasha, he ties you onto himself to attract onto him. On his other hand, he has got a modaka. Come to me, I'll give you this sweet. You know, whenever little children, when you want to go to elders, what they will do? They will show you a sweet and they will run and go to them. So also Ganesha is attracting all of you with a sweet. And when you go to him with that sweet, for the sweet, what he does, you have lot of worldly bondages, which he cuts off with his axe. And with the other rope, he binds you onto himself. And after that, what does he do? Abhayam. He gives you protection throughout. So this is the beautiful significance of Lord Ganesha. And not only that, why we pray to him always? Because you know the elephants is the strongest animal in the forest. And even the thickest of forest, it just pushes around, and all the animals, other animals can go behind the elephant so that they can find the way. So, Lord Ganesha also removes all the obstacles so that we can move forward. And one of the very powerful way of worshipping Lord Ganesha is the Ganapati Homa, in which we can actually, with full concentration and love, when you do, I am only a representative of each one of you. And in fact, before the final ahuti is done, the purnahuti is done, this particular, the offering will come to each and every one of you. You can touch, and whatever prayers you have in your heart, you can pray to Lord Ganesha and be assured that he is going to remove all those obstacles. There's absolutely no doubt in it. And forgetting all differences, there is only one thing that is required: love and love and love. Just fill your heart with love. And you may not understand the meaning of the verses. Some of you may be familiar with the Vedic verses, what we are chanting. Some of you may not. But when you just concentrated with love, and that sound vibration itself will take you to a different world altogether. So with these prayers, first thing what we are going to do is, we are going to get Swami's permission to start the puja. So we will be going to Swami and we will be physically invite him, invoke him. We will be praying to Swami to bless us. Jai Sai Ram.
So as he's reciting the mantras, you all can pray in your hearts,
Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Gananaam Tva Ganapadigum Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamasravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anasrinvannotibhiseda Sadanam Prano Deve Saraswati Vachebar Vajanivate Dhinama Vitriyavato Ganeshaya Namaha Saraswatyai Namaha Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Ye Arvangudava Purane Vedam Vidvagum Samabido Vadantyadit Yamevate Parivadanti Sarve Agnim Dvitiyam Tritiyam Cha Hagum Samiti Yavate Vai Devata Ta Sarva Veda Vidhi Brahmane Vasanti Tasmaad Brahmanebhyo Veda Vidbhyo Dive Dive Namaskuryat Naslilam Kirtayet Deva eva devata aprinati Om nama prachyai disheyascha devata Etasyam pradivasantyetabhyascha namo namo Dakshinayai disheyascha devata Etasyam pradivasantyetabhyascha namo namo Prati echyai disheyascha devata Etasyam pradivasan Tyetabhyascha namo namo Ude echyai disheyascha devata Etasyam pradivasan Tyetabhyascha namo namo Urdhvayai disheyascha devata Etasyam പ്രതിവസന്ത്യേതാഭ്യശ്ച നമോ നമോ ധരായൈ ദിശേയാശ്ച ദേവതാ ഏതസ്യാം പ്രതിവസന്ത്യേതാഭ്യശ്ച നമോ നമോ അവാന്തരായൈ ദിശേയാശ്ച ദേവതാ ഏതസ്യാം പ്രതിവസന്ത്യേതാഭ്യശ്ച വോ നമോ നമോ. ഗംഗായമുനയോർമധ്യേ യേ വസന്തി തേ മേ പ്രസന്നാത്മാനം ചിരഞ്ജീവിതം വർദ്ധയന്തി. നമോ ഗംഗായമുനയോർമുനിഭ്യശ്ച നമോ നമോ ഗംഗായമുനയോർമുനിഭ്യശ്ച വോ നമഃ. സപ്രദസഭാം മേ ഗോപായ ഏകസഭ്യാ സഭാസദഃ താനിന്ദ്രിയാവതഃ കുരു. നമഃ സഭാഭ്യഃ സഭാപതിഭ്യശ്ച വോ നമഃ. നമോ മഹദ്ഭ്യോ നമോ അർഭകേഭ്യോ നമോ യുവദ്ഭ്യോ നമ ആസീനേഭ്യഃ. യജാമദേവാൻ യദി ശക്രവാമമാജ്യായസ ശസഭാവൃക്ഷിദേവാ. നമഃ സദസേ നമഃ സദസസ്പതയേ നമഃ സഖീനാം പുരോഗാനാം ചക്ഷുഷേ നമോ ദിവേ നമഃ പൃഥിവ്യൈ. ദേവീം വാചമജനയന്ത ദേവാഃ താം വിശ്വരൂപാം പശവോ വദന്തി. സാനോ മന്ത്രേഷു ഊർജം ദുഹാനാ ധേനുർവാഗസ്മാൻ ഉപസുഷ്ടുവൈതു. ആരംഭ സുമുഹൂർത്തോ അസ്തു സുപ്രതിഷ്ഠിതമസ്തു. ആരംഭമുഹൂർത്തോ സുമുഹൂർത്തോ അസ്തുതി ഭവന്തോ മഹാന്തോ അനുഗൃഹ്ണന്തു. സുമുഹൂർത്തോ അസ്തു. സ്വസ്തി സ്ത്രീ അഖിലഭൂമണ്ഡലാങ്കാര ത്രയത്രിംശത്കോടി ദേവതാസ്വരൂപ വേദോദ്ധരണാർത്ഥം ധർമ്മോദ്ധരണാർത്ഥം ചിത്രാവതീ നദീതീരെ അതിസൗമ്യപുട്ടപർത്തേ ക്ഷേത്രേ അവതാരകൃതാനാം ഈശ്വരാംബാസുത ഈപ്സിതഫലപ്രദാനാം ഉരഗശയനാനാം ഉരഗവിഭൂഷണാനാം കാഷായാംബരധര കപോലപലകജടാമുകുടമണ്ഡിത വരദാഭയഹസ്തപ്രദാനാം സാധുമാനസശോഭിതാനാം സർവമത ഐക്യസ്വരൂപാണാം പ്രേമാഭിവർഷകാണാം പ്രിയവചനാനാം പുട്ടപ്പർത്തി ഭുവന ചക്രവർത്തി ശ്രീ സത്യസായീശ്വര ചരണാരവിന്ദയോ സപ്രശ്രിയം സാഞ്ജലിം നമസ്കുർമഃ. യോ വൈ ബ്രഹ്മാണം വിദദാതി പൂർവം യോ വൈ വേദാം ച പ്രഹിണോമി തസ്മൈ തം ദേവം ആത്മബുദ്ധിപ്രകാശം മുമുക്ഷുർവൈ ശരണമഹം പ്രപദ്യേ. അംഭസ്യ പാരേ ഭുവനസ്യ മധ്യേ നാഗസ്യ പൃഷ്ഠേ മഹതോ മഹീയാൻ ശുക്രേണ ജ്യോതികുംഠി സമനുപ്രവിഷ്ട പ്രജാപതിശ്ചരതി ഗർഭേ അന്തഃ. ദേവദേവാ, യു ക്യാൻ ഓൾസോ റിപ്പീറ്റ്. മഹാദേവാ പർത്തീശ പരമേശ്വര ശ്രീ മഹാഗണപതി ഹോമം അദ്യ കർത്തും അനുജ്ഞാം ദേഹി മേ പ്രഭോ ദേവദേവാ മഹാദേവാ പർത്തീശ പരമേശ്വര ഭഗവതി സേവാ പൂജാർത്ഥം അനുജ്ഞാം देहि मे प्रभो देवदेवा महादेवा पर्तेश परमेश्वरा एकादश रुद्रजप अभिषेकार्थम अनुज्ञां देहि मे प्रभो. You can leave it. I think this is loose. You can just push it back a bit. Yeah. Om Sai Ram. Bhagavan has graciously blessed to go ahead with our function today. So now we are going to start with the Ganapati homam. Initially, what is called the sthala shuddhi should be done for the homa kuntam itself. Can you put this down, this plate? Also the other one, can plate it, even the paper towel, put it down. Yeah. Yes, that is fine, that is fine. First, what we are going to do is, it is called the sankalpam. Probably, because now it's losing balance, can you just pull it a little more down? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. What we are going to do first thing is going to do the sankalpam. Sankalpam means what? First, before starting the sankalpam, we actually going to invoke Lord Ganesha by tapping on our forehead 5 times. It is scientifically proved that when you tap your forehead, the number of neurons in your brain increases, so you get better concentration. That is why we tap. This is already there in the Vedic culture much before that. And next, immediately after that, what we are going to do is the pranayama. We take in breath through our left nostril slowly and leave it through your right nostril slowly. This is to control our mind. Our mind has got a direct connection with our breathing. See, you would have watched. I'll give you an example. Suppose when you are agitated, suppose you are angry, something is going on. If you watch your breathing, naturally you will be breathing very, very fast. Or you go for a meditation. After the meditation, when you come out, your breathing would have come down so slowly. Because your mind has got a direct connection with the breathing. So if you want to really concentrate, especially students, you wanted to concentrate on something, your mind is running here and there, take in deep breath through your left nostril and slowly leave it through your right nostril. Deeply close your eyes and do it, and you will find that after 4 or 5 times doing that, your mind would have absolutely calmed down. These are all the yogic techniques used in the olden days. And after that, we are going to do what is known as the sankalpa. What is the purpose for which we are going to do this yajna? So, I will, during that yajna, first what we are going to do, we are going to welcome the Lord. We are going to tell Lord, we are going to do this yajna here in Trinidad, in this particular place, on this particular day. Because I remember a beautiful incident when boys used to ask Swami, Swami, come to hostel, come for lunch. Swami used to say, where is your hostel? I don't know the address. Swami used to joke with them. This is what exactly. So here we are not giving a chance for the Lord. So we are going to give the address where we are going to do. In this particular temple, Lord, we have all assembled here and we are going to welcome you here, Lord. Please come. When you chant the Gananam Tvam, itself you, Utibhissida Sadanam Gananam Tvam Ganapadigum Havamahe. O Gananam Tvam. Among all the different groups of Ganas, you are the Ganapati, you are the leader of Ganas. Havamahe. I welcome you, Lord. Kavim kavinam upamasravastanam. Here, Kavi refers to anything creator. Any creation. See the beautiful painting of the Lord. See the greeneries. See the blue sky. See the bird. This is all the painting of the Lord. Kavim kavinam upamasravastamam. And you are like the leader that all the other people, they approach you. Jeshtarajam brahmanam brahmanaspatihi anaha srinnuvan. You have got big ears, Lord. Listen to all our prayers. He not simply listening. You should also solve all our problems. So that is the beautiful way in which we are going to start with Gananam Tvam. We'll chant together, then the 5 times tapping on the head with both the hands. I will tell you. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Gananam Tvam Ganapadigum Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamasravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anasrinvannotibhisseda Sadanam Prano Deve Saraswati Vache Bharvajini Vate Dhinama Vitriyavato Ganesha Namaha Saraswatyai Namaha Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Now, just with both your fist, tap on your both the forehead 5 times. Okay. Om Shuklam Bharadharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chadurbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye. Now, with your fingers, you close your right nostril with the thumb and gently breathe in through your left nostril slowly and leave your breath through the right nostril. Even the we have something to chant, even the chanting gets over, don't bother, do it slowly so that your mind become fully concentrated. Om Bho Om Bhuvaha Om Suvaha Om Mahaha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayad. Om Apo Jyotirasomritam Brahma Bhurphuvasuvaro. Achamya. Om Keshavaya Swaha. Om Narayanaya Swaha. Om Madhavaya Swaha. Om Govindaya Namaha. Om Vishnave Namaha. Om Madhusudanaya Namaha. Om Trivikramaya Namaha. Om Vamanaya Namaha. Sridharaya Namaha. Rishikeshaya Namaha. Padmanabhaya Namaha. Damodaraya Namaha. Sankarshanaya Namaha. Vasudevaya Namaha. Upendraya Namaha. Haraye Namaha. Sri Krishnaya Namaha. Uttishtandu bhuta pishachaha yeche bhumi bharakaha edesham avirodhena brahma karma samarate agamarthandu devanam gamanarthandu dakshasam purve gandharavam dattva devatakvanalanjanam. Now we are going to do the sankalpa. All of you take your left hand, cup your right hand over your left hand and keep it on your right thigh. Okay. Mamopatta samasta duridakshayadvara Sri Parameshwara Prithyatham Adya Brahmanaha Dvitiya Pararthe Shweta Varaha Kalpe Vaivaswata Manvantare Ashtavimshatitame Kaliyuge Prathame Pade Jambudvipe Bharatavarshe Bharatakante Meroho Dakshine Parshve Caribbean Nama Dvipe Trinidad Nama Rajye Asmin Lakshmi Narayana Mandire. Shubhakrit Nama Samvatsare Dakshинayane Sharadritau Tulamase Shuklapakshe Adya Dashamyam Shubhaditau Vasaraha Vasarastu गुरुवासरयुक्तायां शुभयोग शुभकरण एवं गुण विशिष्टायां शुभतिथौ शतभिषं नक्षत्रयुक्तायाम् अत्र स्थितानाम् अस्मिन् राज्ये अस्मिन् देशे अस्मिन् ग्रामे स्थितानां चातुर्वर्ण्यानां क्षेम स्थैर्य आयु आरोग्य अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्म अर्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम् अचंचल निष्कपट भक्ति वैराग्य सिद्ध्यर्थम प्रत्येकतया वैमनस्क्यं दूरीकृत्य ऐकमत्य प्राप्त्यर्थम. All of you in your mind think of yourself, your family members, and anybody who is suffering or anybody who wants anything to be done. Think of all of them. Think of all your parents, your kith and kin, all your friends as well as your foes. Think of everyone. Let Lord Ganesha, with his infinite grace and love, bless all of us. बालबालिकानां विद्या पारंगत सिद्ध्यर्थम् अविवाहित युवकानां युवतीनां स्वगोत्रे एव स्वकुले एव उद्वाहं शीघ्रप्राप्त्यर्थम् यावश्चक्ति ध्यान आवाहनेन श्री महागणपति homam अन्योन्य सहायेन वयं करिष्यामः इति संकल्प्य उपस्पृश्य. Now we have prayed to Lord Ganesha, to all the people, to help us to remove all our obstacles and to proceed in the path of love. Let all those people, those who are suffering, let all their sufferings come to a nil. Let everybody be happy. Let everybody be peaceful. Let everybody be loving. Recently we had such a infectious disease, corona disease, and Bhagavan has blessed us to come out of it, and we pray that, Lord, let no one suffer, let no one suffer, let no one suffer. Now we are going to do the sthala shuddhi. Shreem Hreem Kleem Klaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Vashamanaya Swaha. Fat. ब्रह्मणे नमः. ॐ यमाय नमः. ॐ सोमाय नमः. ॐ रुद्राय नमः. ॐ विष्णवे नमः. ॐ इन्द्राय नमः. ॐ सहस्राक्षिषे हृदयाय नमः. ॐ स्वस्तिपूर्णाय शिरसे स्वाहा. ॐ उत्तिष्ठपुरुषाय शिखायै वौषड. ॐ धूमव्यापिने कवचाय हुं. ॐ सप्तजिह्वाय नेत्रत्रयाय वौषड. ॐ धनुर्धराय अस्त्राय फट्. ॐ सहस्राक्षिषे हृदयाय नमः. ॐ स्वस्तिपूर्णाय शिरसे स्वाहा. ॐ उत्तिष्ठपुरुषाय शिखायै वौषट्. ॐ धूमव्यापिने कवचाय हुं. ॐ धनुर्धराय ॐ सप्तजिह्वाय नेत्रत्रयाय वौषट्. ॐ धनुर्धराय अस्त्राय फट्. ॐ पीताय नमः. ॐ श्वेताय नमः. ॐ अरुणाय नमः. ॐ कृष्णाय नमः. ॐ धूम्राय नमः. ॐ स्फुलिङ्गिन्ये नमः. ॐ रुचिराय नमः. ॐ ज्वलिन्ये नमः. ॐ तं तमसे नमः. ॐ रं रजसे नमः. ॐ सं सत्वाय नमः. ॐ आम् आत्मने नमः. ॐ अम् अन्तरात्मने नमः. ॐ पं परमात्मने नमः. ॐ क्लीं ज्ञानात्मने नमः. Now, in the plate, no, you light the camphor in that, and you have to put it in that corner, this corner. Here, in this corner. Yes, thank you. Can you push it a little more closer? Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapate Varavara Sarvajana Swami Swaha. Om Fat. Astray Fat. Dhyanam. Om Ram Vaishwanara Jataveda Ihavaha Lohitaksha Sarva Karmani Sathaya Swaha. Om Agnim Prajwalitam Vande Jatavedam Hutashanam Suvarnavarnam Amalam Samidham Vishyato Mukham. You can put more of wood in that. In the center. Yeah. That. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. That's fine. Be careful. Yes. Yes. Om Uttishta Purusha Harita Pingala Lohitaksha Sarvakarmani Sathayame Dehitapaya Swaha. Om Hrim, Om Hrim, Om Hrim. Om Chit Pingala Hanahana Dahadaha Pachapacha Sarvajna Ajnapaya Swaha. Now, we have asked Fire Lord, who is like the postman. He is going to do the work to connect us between us and Lord Ganesha. So whatever offering we are going to do, he is going to take them and offer it to Lord Ganesha on behalf of all of us. So that is why we welcomed Lord Fire. Now we are going to do the avahanam of Lord Ganesha. This Ganesha itself is going to take the shape of the fire. So how a birth of a child, like the Garbhadhanam, then the Pumsavanam, then how the birth and the Namakaranam, and how the cutting of the hair, Upanayanam, like that we are going to do all those samskaras for this fire, because Lord Ganesha is going to generate now here. Om Aim Namaha Asya Homa Agne Garbhadana Karmam Kalpayami Namaha. Om Aim Namaha Asya Homa Agne Pumsavana Karmam Karpayami Namaha. Om Aim Namaha Asya Homa Agne Simandonnayana Karmam Kalpayami Namaha Swaha. Om Aim Namaha Asya Homa Agne Jata Karmam Kalpayami Namaha. Om Aim Namaha Asya Homa Agne Gajananam Namakaranam Kalpayami Namaha. Om Aim Namaha Asya Homa Agne Annaprashanam Karmam Kalpayami Namaha. Om Aim Namaha Asya Homa Agne Chaula Karmam Kalpayami Namaha. Om Aim Namaha Asya Homa Agne Upanayana Karmam Kalpayami Namaha. Om Aim Namaha Asya Homa Agne Godana Karmam Kalpayami Namaha. Om Aim Namaha Asya Homa Agne Vivahadi Karmani Kalpayami Namaha. kindly help me in putting this 4 darbas on the other side on this.
I can put there for you.
Yes, yes. On this side.
Okay.
Yes. No, not that. All 4. All 4 together there. Just place it there in the center. It is to guard. See, like this. You just put it like this. That's all. One more. Here. Huh? Yeah. See, we are going to, because there are other evil forces which can, any good thing is done, no? There are other evil forces which want to take the benefit away. So once you put this darbha, this is a particular grass, darbha grass, any of the function we make use of the darbha grass, because once you put that, it has got the ability to absorb all the negative energy. It has been scientifically proved that it has got the ability to even absorb the X-ray rays. So it is so powerful. That is why we put that, so that all the negative energy does not affect. Now we are going to guard this with the powerful chanting of the mantra called Purification. Om Adide Numanvaswa, Om Anumate Numanvaswa, Om Saraswate Numanvaswa, Om Deva Savita Prasuva. Agnidhyanam. Om Trinayanamarunaam Baddhamaulim Shukamarunamaneka Kalpamamboja Samstam Abhimata Varashaktim Swastika Bhidihastam Namata Kanakamala Alankritam Samkrishanum. Om Jadavedase Namaha, Om Saptajihvaya Namaha, Om Havyavahanaya Namaha, Om Ashodharaya Namaha, Om Vaishwanaraya Namaha, Om Kaumara Tejase Namaha, Om Vishwamukhaya Namaha, Om Devamukhaya Namaha, Om Sahasrakshise Hridayaya Namaha, Om Swastipurnaya Shirase Namaha, Om Uttishta Purushaya Shikhaye Vaushad, Om Dhumavyapine Kavachayahum, Om Saptajihvaya Netratrayaya Vaushad, Om Dhanurdharaya Astraya Phat. Now we are going to purify the spoons which are called darvis with the mantra, so that it is also purified. First with fire we will do it, then with water, then again with fire. Correct. Can you give the Om Sreem Hreem Kleem Glaum Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajanam Me Vashamane Swaha Om Sreem Hreem Kleem Glaum Ganganapate Om Sreem Hreem Kleem Glaum Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajanam Me Vashamane Swaha Om Sreem Hreem Kleem Glaum Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajanam Me Vashamane Swaha Om Sreem Hreem Kleem Glaum Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajanam Me Vashamane Swaha Om Sreem Hreem Kleem Glaum Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajanam Me Vashamane Swaha Om Sreem Hreem Kleem Glaum Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajanam Me Vashamane Swaha Om Sreem Hreem Kleem Glaum Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajanam Me Vashamane Swaha. Om Hiranyaye Namaswaha Hiranyaya Idanna Mama. Om Kanakaye Namaswaha Kanakaye Idanna Mama. Om Raktaye Namaswaha Raktaye Idanna Mama. Om Krishnaye Namaswaha Krishnaye Idanna Mama. Om Suprabhaye Namaswaha Suprabhaye Idanna Mama. Om Adhiraktaye Namaswaha Adhiraktaye Idanna Mama. Om Bahurupaye Namaswaha Bahurupaya Idanna Mama. Om Vaishwanara Jataveta Ihavaha Lohitaksha Sarvakarmani Sathayaswaha Agnedanna Mama. Om Uttishta Purusha Harita Pingala Lohitaksha Sarvakarmani Sathayame Dehitapayaswaha Agnaya Idanna Mama. Om Chitpingala Hanahana Dahadaha Pachapacha Sarvajna Ajnapayaswaha Agnaya Idanna Mama. Now we are going to meditate upon Lord Ganesha and think that Lord Ganesha is going to take the form of the fire here. Om Gananam Tvam Ganapadigum Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamasravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anasrinvan Udivisseda Sadhanam. Om Mahaganadhipataye Namaha. Basically, the Lord Ganesha is not separate from you. It is your Mooladhara Shakti which is brought out in the form of the air and in the form of a flower. It has been joined with the fire here. Lam Prathivyatmane Gandhangalpayami Ham Agashatmane Pushpan Samarpayami Yam Vayuatmane Dhupamakrapayami Ram Vanyatmane Devam Darshayami Vam Amrtatmane Amrtopahara Naivedyan Nivedayami Sam Sarvatmane Sarvopachara Pujan Samarpayami. You can put some dry fruits into that. More you can. Yes. When Lord comes, it is offer that, first we have to offer some sweets, some fruits to him. I think you have to just fan it, I think. Put some camphor powder. Careful, huh? Yeah. Yeah. We need more. Open this. You can put all these things actually. You can put all these things. Yes. Put from the side so that fire doesn't go. No, put it. No, put completely. Yeah. Yes. No, don't put off the fire. We don't have more of thing. See, we may be needing more of wood anyway.
We put mango, we don't put pitch pine. Pitch pine is smooth.
Mango?
I think here also it is there, no?
No, this is pitch pine.
Yeah. Now we are going to start the actual homam for the Lord Ganesha. Om Swaha, Om Srim Swaha, Om Srim Hrim Swaha, Om Srim Hrim Klim Swaha, Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Swaha, Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Gam Swaha, Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganapataye Swaha, Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Swaha, Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Swaha, Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Gam Ganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Now the same mantra, if you know, you can chant. We will be doing it in 21 avartis. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Kling Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Kling Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Om Srim Hrim Klim Glaum Ganganapataye Varavarada Sarvajanam me Vasamanaya Swaha Swaha. Vaushad. Can you bring those prasadam and keep it here, please? Also give me some dry fruits. Open it and keep it here. Vigneshwaraye Namah. Vigneshwaraye Namah. Now we are going to chant. Most of you know this Vedic mantra, Gananam Tvam. Put camphor always. Put immediately, fast.
No, it's fine. It's
Can keep it powdered here, no? Yeah. That's it. Some you can put powdered here. Now we are going to do the Gananam Tvam Vedic mantra, which you all know. Om Gananam. This one we will be doing, this one also 21 times. ഓം ഗണാനാം ത്വാം ഗണപതിഗും ഹവാമഹേ കവിം കവീനാമുപമശ്രവസ്തമം ജ്യേഷ്ഠരാജം ബ്രഹ്മണാം ബ്രഹ്മണസ്പത ആനശൃണ്വന്നോതിഭിസ്സേദസാദനം സ്വാഹാ. ഓം ഗണാനാം ത്വാം ഗണപതയേ ഹവാമഹേ ഗണപതിഗും ഹവാമഹേ കവിം കവീനാം ഉപമശ്രവസ്തമം ജ്യേഷ്ഠരാജം ബ്രഹ്മണാം ബ്രഹ്മണസ്പത ആനശൃണ്വന്നോതിഭിസ്സേദസാദനം സ്വാഹാ. ഗണപതയേ നമഃ. ഓം ശ്രീഗണാനാം ത്വാം ഗണപതിഗും ഹവാമഹേ കവിം കവീനാമുപമശ്രവസ്തമം ജ്യേഷ്ഠരാജം ബ്രഹ്മണാം ബ്രഹ്മണസ്പത ആനശൃണ്വന്നോതിഭിസ്സേദസാദനം സ്വാഹാ. ഗണപതയേ നമഃ. ഓം ശ്രീഗണാനാം ത്വാം ഗണപതിഗും ഹവാമഹേ കവിം കവീനാമുപമശ്രവസ്തമം ജ്യേഷ്ഠരാജം ബ്രഹ്മണാം ബ്രഹ്മണസ്പത ആനശൃണ്വന്നോതിഭിസ്സേദസാദനം സ്വാഹാ. ഗണപതയേ നമഃ. ഓം ശ്രീഗണാനാം ത്വാം ഗണപതിഗും ഹവാമഹേ കവിം കവീനാമുപമശ്രവസ്തമം ജ്യേഷ്ഠരാജം ബ്രഹ്മണാം ബ്രഹ്മണസ്പത ആനശൃണ്വന്നോതിഭിസ്സേദസാദനം സ്വാഹാ. ഗണപതയേ നമഃ. ഓം ശ്രീഗണാനാം ത്വാം ഗണപതിഗും ഹവാമഹേ കവിം കവീനാമുപമശ്രവസ്തമം ജ്യേഷ്ഠരാജം ബ്രഹ്മണാം ബ്രഹ്മണസ്പത ആനശൃണ്വന്നോതിഭിസ്സേദസാദനം സ്വാഹാ. ഗണപതയേ നമഃ. ഓം ശ്രീഗണാനാം ത്വാം ഗണപതിഗും ഹവാമഹേ കവിം കവീനാമുപമശ്രവസ്തമം ജ്യേഷ്ഠരാജം ബ്രഹ്മണാം ബ്രഹ്മണസ്പത ആനശൃണ്വന്നോതിഭിസ്സേദസാദനം സ്വാഹാ. ഗണപതയേ നമഃ. ഓം ശ്രീഗണാനാം ത്വാം ഗണപതിഗും ഹവാമഹേ കവിം കവീനാമുപമശ്രവസ്തമം ജ്യേഷ്ഠരാജം ബ്രഹ്മണാം ബ്രഹ്മണസ്പത ആനശൃണ്വന്നോതിഭിസ്സേദസാദനം സ്വാഹാ. ഗണപതയേ നമഃ. ഓം ശ്രീഗണാനാം ത്വാം ഗണപതിഗും ഹവാമഹേ കവിം കവീനാമുപമശ്രവസ്തമം ജ്യേഷ്ഠരാജം ബ്രഹ്മണാം ബ്രഹ്മണസ്പത ആനശൃണ്വന്നോതിഭിസ്സേദസാദനം സ്വാഹാ. ഗണപതയേ നമഃ. ഓം ശ്രീഗണാനാം ത്വാം ഗണപതിഗും ഹവാമഹേ കവിം കവീനാമുപമശ്രവസ്തമം ജ്യേഷ്ഠരാജം ബ്രഹ്മണാം ബ്രഹ്മണസ്പത ആനശൃണ്വന്നോതിഭിസ്സേദസാദനം സ്വാഹാ. ഗണപതയേ നമഃ. ഓം ശ്രീഗണാനാം ത്വാം ഗണപതിഗും ഹവാമഹേ കവിം കവീനാമുപമശ്രവസ്തമം ജ്യേഷ്ഠരാജം ബ്രഹ്മണാം ബ്രഹ്മണസ്പത ആനശൃണ്വന്നോതിഭിസ്സേദസാദനം സ്വാഹാ. ഗണപതയേ നമഃ. ഓം ശ്രീഗണാനാം ത്വാം ഗണപതിഗും ഹവാമഹേ കവിം കവീനാമുപമശ്രവസ്തമം ജ്യേഷ്ഠരാജം ബ്രഹ്മണാം ബ്രഹ്മണസ്പത ആനശൃണ്വന്നോതിഭിസ്സേദസാദനം സ്വാഹാ. ഗണപതയേ നമഃ. ഓം ശ്രീഗണാനാം ത്വാം ഗണപതിഗും ഹവാമഹേ കവിം കവീനാമുപമശ്രവസ്തമം ജ്യേഷ്ഠരാജം ബ്രഹ്മണാം ബ്രഹ്മണസ്പത ആനശൃണ്വന്നോതിഭിസ്സേദസാദനം സ്വാഹാ. ഗണപതയേ നമഃ. ഓം ശ്രീഗണാനാം ത്വാം ഗണപതിഗും ഹവാമഹേ കവിം കവീനാമുപമശ്രവസ്തമം ജ്യേഷ്ഠരാജം ബ്രഹ്മണാം ബ്രഹ്മണസ്പത ആനശൃണ്വന്നോതിഭിസ്സേദസാദനം സ്വാഹാ. ഗണപതയേ നമഃ. ഓം ശ്രീഗണാനാം ത്വാം ഗണപതിഗും ഹവാമഹേ കവിം കവീനാമുപമശ്രവസ്തമം ജ്യേഷ്ഠരാജം ബ്രഹ്മണാം ബ്രഹ്മണസ്പത ആനശൃണ്വന്നോതിഭിസ്സേദസാദനം സ്വാഹാ. ഗണപതയേ तन्ममा ॐ श्रीगणानां त्वां गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमस्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनं स्वाहा गणपते तन्मम ॐ श्रीगणानां त्वां गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमस्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनं स्वाहा गणपते तन्मम ॐ गणानां त्वां गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमस्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनं स्वाहा गणपते तन्मम ॐ गणानां त्वां गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमस्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनं स्वाहा गणपते तन्मम ॐ गणानां त्वां गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमस्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनं स्वाहा गणपतये तन्मम ॐ गणानां त्वां गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमस्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनं स्वाहा गणपतय इदन्नममावौषट् Now we are going to do the very, very powerful mantra for Ganesha Upasana. With that, this is the Ganapati Atharva Shirsham, it is called. Very, very powerful mantra. There was a disciple of Ramana Maharshi by name Swami Amritananda. This Amritananda came to Bhagavan in Puttaparthi to see Satyasai Baba, and Swami not only called him for an interview, Swami started calling him lovingly Amritam. This is how Ramana Maharshi used to address this great saint. Swami asked him, do you know when you are 7 years old, you had performed a Ganapati homam in your home? Yes, Swami, I remember that. That Ganapati homam, for 21 days, he has to do that Ganapati homam by breaking 108 coconuts, offering it into the fire every day. He performed this homa when he was 7 years old. And Swami asked him, what is the phalasruti of that? If you do that, what do you get? Swami, on the final day, when the Purnahuti is done, Lord Ganesha physically appears and accepts the Purnahuti himself. Then Swami asked him, so did you have the vision of Lord Ganesha? He said, no, Swami. Swami asked, why? Swami, I was a child. Probably I would have done some mistake, probably because of that. Swami said, no. Scriptures can never ever go wrong. There is no question of small or big in this. Scriptures can never go wrong. Swami said, that is the very reason why you have come today to me. Come on, look, Swami said. The next moment, Swami has transformed into Lord Ganesha. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha, having the brilliance of crores of sun. One sun itself we are unable to bear. With that hue, Lord gave him the darshan of Lord Ganesha. And Swami Amritananda could not take that vision. He swooned inside the interview room. So, Sevadals came inside and they had to take him to the room. He was in that ecstasy for 3 days. After the 3 days, Swami sent some akshata to him and he got revived and he came back for darshan. So all these Ganapati homam, many people, those who have doubts, skeptics, think that, don't you think it is a waste of money pouring ghee into the fire? Why can't we feed the poor with all this ghee? Why do you want to pour into the fire? Why do you want to throw things into the fire? Absolutely no. For you don't know that the each and every offering what is made here, it converts itself into smoke. The smoke goes into the atmosphere and that smoke forms the cloud, and the cloud comes down in the form of rain, and the rain brings forth all the fertile lands, the krishi, that is agriculture. The food that is grown like that, when we consume, our mind becomes so pure. That is how the entire circle goes. So every offering that we make into the fire, God, it comes thousandfold. A person who do not know agriculture, looking at a farmer, he will say, what a waste of grains. He is throwing away a bag of grain onto the fields. What a waste. But those who know the agriculture, he knows today, if he throws one bag of seeds, tomorrow he is going to get hundreds of bags of grains. He knows that. So also, whatever offering you are going to do today here, it is going to come back to you in thousandfold. Absolutely. Scriptures, everything has been said. And Vedas can never ever go wrong. So, you will be, after the, you can put some more this thing and to just get the fire up. Yeah. Just put some this thing, dry fruits also please. After the, we will be doing the Ganapati Atharva Shirsha Mantra 3 times. And after that, for the Purnahuti, this particular, I think some Sevadal can, now itself, you can take it up and go to everyone. You can touch that, whatever, for whomever you want, you can pray all your desire, what you want Lord Ganesha to fulfill. Rest assured, he will take care of your problem. So, one Sevadals can come and take it. In the meanwhile, we will be doing the Ganapati Atharva Shirsham. Om Namaste Ganapataye Tvameva Pratyaksham Tattvamasi Tvameva Kevalam Kartasi Tvameva Kevalam Dhartasi Tvameva Kevalam Hartasi त्वमेव सर्वं खल्विदं ब्रह्मासि स्वाहा त्वं साक्षादात्मासि नित्यं ऋतं वच्मि सत्यं वच्मि अवत्वं मां स्वाहा अववक्तारम् अवश्रोतारम् अवदातारम् अवधातारम् अवानूचानमवशिष्यम् अवपश्चात्तात् अवपुरस्तात् अवोत्तरात्तात् अवदक्षिणात्तात् अवचोर्ध्वात्तात् अवाधरात्तात् सर्वतो मां पाहि पाहि समन्दात् स्वाहा त्वं वाङ्मयत्वं चिन्मयः त्वमानन्दमयस्त्वं ब्रह्ममयः त्वं सच्चिदानन्दाद्वितीयोऽसि त्वं प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वं ज्ञानमयो विज्ञानमयोऽसि स्वाहा सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तो जायते सर्वं जगदिदं त्वत्तत्तिष्ठति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि लयमेष्यति सर्वं जगदिदं त्वयि प्रत्येति त्वं भूमिरापो नलो निलो नभः त्वं चत्वारि वाक्पदानि स्वाहा त्वं गुणत्रयातीतः त्वम् अवस्थात्रयातीतः त्वं देहत्रयास्तीतः त्वं कालत्रयातीतः त्वं मूलाधारस्थितोऽसि नित्यं त्वं शक्तित्रयात्मकः त्वां योगिनो ध्यायन्ति नित्यं त्वं ब्रह्मा त्वं विष्णुस्त्वं रुद्रस्त्वमिन्द्रस्त्वमग्निस्त्वं वायुस्त्वं सूर्यस्त्वं चन्द्रमास्त्वं ब्रह्मभूर्भुवः सुवरों स्वाहा गणादिं पूर्वमुच्चार्य वर्णादिं तदनन्तरम् अनुस्वारपरतरः अर्धेन्तुलसितं तारेण रुद्धम् एतत्तव मनुस्वरूपं गकारपूर्वरूपम् अकारो मध्यमरूपम् अनुस्वारश्चान्त्यरूपं बिन्दुरुत्तररूपं नादस्सन्धानं सगुंहिता सन्धिः सैषा गणेशविद्या गणकऋषिः निछृद्गायत्री छन्दः गणपतिर्देवता ॐ गं गणपतये नमः ॐ गं गणपतये नमः ॐ गं गणपतये नमः स्वाहा एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा एकदन्तं चतुर्हस्तं पाशमङ्कुशधारिणं रथं च वरदं हस्तैर्बिभ्राणं मूषकध्वजं रक्तं लम्बोदरं शूर्पकर्णकं रक्तवाससं रक्तगन्धानुलिप्ताङ्गं रक्तपुष्पैर्सुपूजितं भक्तानुकम्बिनं देवं जगत्कारणमच्युतम् आविर्भूतं सृष्ट्यादो प्रकृतेत्पुरुषात् परम् एवं ध्यायति यो नित्यं स योगी योगिनां वरः स्वाहा नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रमथपतये नमस्ते अस्तु लम्बोदरा एकदन्ताय विघ्ननाशिने शिवसुताय वरदमूर्तये स्वाहा गणेशायेदन्नमः ॐ नमस्ते गणपतये त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं तत्त्वमसि त्वमेव केवलं कर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं धर्तासि त्वमेव केवलं हर्तासि त्वमेव सर्वं खल्विदं ब्रह्मासि त्वं साक्षादात्मासि नित्यं स्वाहा ऋतं वच्मि सत्यं वच्मि स्वाहा अवत्वं माम् अववक्तारम् अवश्रोतारम् അവതാരം അവദാതാരം അവധാതാരം അവാനൂചാനമവശിഷ്യം സ്വാഹ അവപശ്ചാത്താത് അവപുരസ്താത് അവോത്തരാത്താത് അവദക്ഷിണാത്താത് അവചോർധ്വാത്താത് അവാധരാത്താത് സർവതോ മാം പാഹി പാഹി സമന്താത് സ്വാഹ ത്വം വാങ്മയത്വം ചിന്മയഃ ത്വമാനന്ദമയസ്ത്വം ബ്രഹ്മമയഃ ത്വം സച്ചിദാനന്ദാദ്വിതീയോസി ത്വം പ്രത്യക്ഷം ബ്രഹ്മാസി ത്വം ജ്ഞാനമയോ വിജ്ഞാനമയോസി സ്വാഹ സർവം ജഗതിതം ത്വത്തോ ജായത്തെ സർവം ജഗതിതം ത്വത്തത്തിഷ്ഠത്തെ സർവം ജഗതിതം ത്വയി ലയമേഷ്യത്തെ സർവം ജഗതിതം ത്വയി പ്രത്യേതേ ത്വം ഭൂമിരാപോ നലോ നിലോ നഭഃ സ്വാഹ ത്വം ചത്വാരി വാക്പദാനി ത്വം ഗുണത്രയാതീതഃ ത്വം അവസ്ഥാത്രയാതീതഃ ത്വം ദേഹത്രയാതീതഃ ത്വം കാലത്രയാതീതഃ ത്വം മൂലാധാരസ്ഥിതോസി നിത്യം ത്വം ശക്തിത്രയാത്മകഃ ത്വാം യോഗിനോ ധ്യായന്തി നിത്യം ത്വം ബ്രഹ്മാ ത്വം വിഷ്ണുസ്ത്വം രുദ്രസ്ത്വമിന്ദ്രസ്ത്വമഗ്നിസ്ത്വം വായുസ്ത്വം സൂര്യസ്ത്വം ചന്ദ്രമാസ്ത്വം ബ്രഹ്മഭൂർഭുവസ്സുവരോ സ്വാഹ ഗണാദിം പൂർവമുച്ചാര്യ വർണ്ണാദീംസ്തദനന്തരം അനുസ്വാരപരതരഃ അർദ്ധേന്ദുലസിതം താരേണ രുദ്ധം ഏതത്തവ മനുസ്വരൂപം കകാരപൂർവരൂപം അകാരോ മധ്യമരൂപം അനുസ്വാരശ്ചാന്ത്യരൂപം ബിന്ദുരുത്തരരൂപം നാദസന്ധാനം സഗുംഹിതാ സന്ധിഃ സൈഷാ ഗണേശവിദ്ശ്ചാത്താത് അവപുരസ്താത് അവോത്തരാത്താത് അവദക്ഷിണാത്താത് അവചോർധ്വാത്താത് അവാധരാത്താത് സർവതോ മാം പാഹി പാഹി സമന്താത് സ്വാഹ ത്വം വാങ്മയത്വം ചിന്മയഃ ത്വമാനന്ദമയസ്ത്വം ബ്രഹ്മമയഃ ത്വം സച്ചിദാനന്ദാദ്വിതീയോസി ത്വം പ്രത്യക്ഷം ബ്രഹ്മാസി ത്വം ജ്ഞാനമയോ വിജ്ഞാനമയോസി സ്വാഹ സർവം ജഗതിദം ത്വത്തോ ജായത്തെ സർവം ജഗതിദം ത്വത്തത്തിഷ്ഠതി സർവം ജഗതിദം ത്വയി ലയമേഷ്യത്തെ സർവം ജഗതിദം ത്വയി പ്രത്യേതേ ത്വം ഭൂമിരാപോ നലോ നിലോ നഭഃ സ്വാഹ ത്വം ചത്വാരി വാക്പദാനി ത്വം ഗുണത്രയാതീതഃ ത്വം അവസ്ഥാത്രയാതീതഃ ത്വം ദേഹത്രയാതീതഃ ത്വം കാലത്രയാതീതഃ ത്വം മൂലാധാരസ്ഥിതോസി നിത്യം ത്വം ശക്തിത്രയാത്മകഃ ത്വാം യോഗിനോ ധ്യായന്തി നിത്യം ത്വം ബ്രഹ്മാ ത്വം വിഷ്ണുസ്ത്വം രുദ്രസ്ത്വമിന്ദ്രസ്ത്വമഗ്നിസ്ത്വം വായുസ്ത്വം സൂര്യസ്ത്വം ചന്ദ്രമാസ്ത്വം ബ്രഹ്മ ഭൂർഭുവസ്സുവരോം സ്വാഹ ഗണാദിം പൂർവമുച്ചാര്യ വർണ്ണാദീംസ്തദനന്തരം അനുസ്വാരപരതരഃ അർദ്ധേന്തുലസിതം താരേണ രുദ്ധം ഏതത്തവ മനുസ്വരൂപം കകാരപൂർവരൂപം അകാരോ മധ്യമരൂപം അനുസ്വാരശ്ചാന്ത്യരൂപം ബിന്ദുരുത്തരരൂപം നാദസന്ധാനം സഗുംഹിതാ സന്ധിഃ സൈഷാ ഗണേശ വിദ്യാ ഗണകഋഷിഃ നിചൃദ്ഗായത്രീ ഛന്ദഃ ഗണപതിർദേവത ഓം ഗം ഗണപതയേ നമഃ ഓം ഗം ഗണപതയേ നമഃ ഓം ഗം ഗണപതയേ നമഃ സ്വാഹ ഏകദന്തായ വിദ്മഹേ वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ते प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा एकदन्तं चतुर्हस्तं पाशमङ्कुशधारिणं रथं च वरदं हस्तैर्बिभ्राणं मूषकध्वजं रक्तं लम्बोदरं शूर्पकर्णकं रक्तवाससं रक्तगन्धानुलिप्ताङ्गं रक्तपुष्पैः सुपूजितं भक्तानुकम्पिनं देवं जगत्कारणमच्युतम् आविर्भूतं च सृष्ट्यादो प्रकृतेत्पुरुषात् परम् एवं ध्यायति यो नित्यं स योगी योगिनां वरः स्वाहा नमो प्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रमथपतये नमस्ते अस्तु लम्बोदराय एकदन्ताय विघ्ननाशिने शिवसुताय वरदमूर्तये नमः स्वाहा गणेशाय दन्नमः वौषड. Now we have completed the ahutis. Now what we have the Purnahuti, all your prayers in the form of the phalam, all our everything we are offering. It is said, Tyagena ekena amrutattvamanashuhu. Unless we sacrifice something in life, we will not get anything. Always sacrifice something. When you give something, you get something in return. Of course, this you may think that it is not an ordinary business, is it not? When we go to a shop, you pay $10, you get something from them. But the Lord is a very poor businessman. You give very little to him, he gives you much more than that. Much more than that. That is, he is waiting to give you. But that first, Swami always take one step towards me, I shall take 10 towards you. Shed one tear for me, I shall wipe 100 from your eyes. That is what the Lord is. All your prayers in the form of ahuti, we are going to offer it to the Lord by giving small things. See, Rukmini, you know that the story of Rukmini and Satyabhama, the Lord Krishna. So, when the Lord have to be weighed in the balance, Satyabhama put all her jewelry is gold because her father had that Syamantaka jewel. With that, anything touched can be made into gold, and so she had lot of gold. So she thought that she can buy the Lord by putting all the ornaments. But Lord Krishna's weight surprisingly was still more. So she requested Rukmini, please, we want our Lord Krishna back. Can you do something about it? They removed all the jewelry. And what did she did? She took one tulasi dala, the basil leaf. She said, Krishnarpanamastu. I offer this to Krishna. And she put that leaf on the second balance. Exactly Krishna weighed, and the tulasi dalam, the basil leaves, weight was extra. Why? Because Lord form can be weighed with only the name of the Lord. So when you pray to the Lord with the Nama, He concretizes Himself in the form of that particular form which you pray for. So here we are going to offer the Purnahuti into the fire. So I know that those who are sitting there, you may not be able to see. If you want, you can come closer. Probably you can come and stand also and watch. No harm.
Yes. Do you want us to put more wood in the fire now?
Yes. All? Yes. Shreem Hreem Kleem Glaum Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajaname Osmane Swaha. Om Shreem Hreem Kleem Glaum Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajaname Osmane Swaha. Om Shreem Hreem Kleem Glaum Ganganapate Varavarada Osmane Swaha. All of you, close your eyes and kindly repeat after me the following mantras. Om Itapurvam Prana Buddhi Deha Dharma Adhikartaha Jagrat Swapna Sushupte Avasthasu Manasa Vacha Karmana Yasmritam Yaduktam Yatkritam Tatsarvam Brahmarpanam Bhavatu Swaha. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shreem Hreem Kleem Glaum Ganganapate Varavarada Sarvajaname Vashamanaya Swaha. Vigneshwaraye Dannamama. Let's Om Saptade Agne Samidas Saptajihvaha Saptarishayas Saptadhama Priyani Saptahotra Saptadhatva Yajanti Saptayonim Sampranashwagritena Swaha Agnaye Saptapadaya Idannamama. Om Nidannamama Vaushada. Om Purnahutim Uttamam Juhomi Sarvam Vai Purnahutihi Sarvamevapnoti Atho Idam Vai Purnahutihi Asyameva Pratitishtate. Now we are going to do the Vasudhara. I think one of you have to hold and pour it into the fire, this one. Careful. Oh, at least half of it. No? Careful, careful. It is hot.
It's okay. Already got burned.
All on this side.
So we put like this?
Okay, if it is hot, then keep it here. No. No, you can take it in a small vessel and you can put it. Yeah, you can pour it. No, not this, not this.
This one?
You can put that also into the fire. Yeah.
Yes, a little diya.
You have a small vessel.
And just an empty diya across the big one. It's an empty diya. Yes. There you go.
Om Chanjame Mayasjame Priya. Pour it into this. Pour it into this. Om Chan. Be careful. Fire will come up. Om Chanjame Mayasjame Priyanjame Nukamasjame Kamasjame Saumanasasjame Bhadranjame Shreyasjame Vasyasjame Yashasjame Bhagatjame Dravinamjame Yantachame Dhartachame Kshemachame Dhridishjame Vishwanjame Mahachame Samvicjame Jnatramjame सोश्च मे प्रसोश्च मे सीरं च मे लयश्च म ऋतं च मे मृतं च मे यक्ष्मं च मे नाम यच्च मे जीवातुश्च मे दीर्घायुत्मं च मे नमित्रं च मे भयं च मे सुखं च मे शयनं च मे सूषा च मे सुदिनं च मे स्वाहा विघ्नेश्वराये दन्नमः sorry use some cloth or something and you can just shift it back careful be careful put it here. Put here oh, you have to come this side slowly be careful Sai Ram okay fine Sai Ishvara with the divine blessings we have successfully completed the Ganapati homam. Lord has very happily he has accepted whatever we have offered to him. Now there is three more things left. We have to thank the Lord. He has taken trouble to come all the way to come and attend and accept all our offering. So we have to Lord Ganesha we have to thank, and after that we have to thank the Fire Lord who has come and taken the responsibility of taking all our havis. Havis is the ghee what we have offered, everything to Lord Ganesha. So these two things we will be doing it now. Om Bhuragneye Pradivye Swaha Bhuvonnam Vayavendaricchaya Swaha Suvarannamadityaya Dive Swaha Bhurbhuvassuvarannam Chandramase Digbya Swaha Namo Devebhyaha Bhurbhuvassuvaranna Om Bhuragneye Pradivye Swaha Bhuvo Vayavendaricchaya Swaha Suvaradityaya Dive Swaha Bhurbhuvassuva Chandramase Digbya Swaha Namo Devebhyaha Bhurbhuvassuvaragna Om Bhuragneye Pradivye Mahadeja Swaha Bhuvo Vayave Chandaricchaya Mahadeja Swaha Suvaradityaya Dive Mahadeja Swaha Bhurbhuvassuva Chandramase Nakshatrebhyascha Digbhyascha Mahadeja Swaha Namo Devebhya Sada Pitrubhyo Bhurbhuvassuvarmaharom Swaha Om Bhu Swaha Om Bhuvaswaha Om Suvaswaha Om Bhurbhuvaswa Swaha Vigneshwaraye Dannamama Adite Swamstva Anumate Swamstva Saraswate Swamstva Deva Savita Prasavi. Now we have the last offering. When Lord Ganesha comes, naturally he brings all his attendants. So naturally we have to do the tarpanam for all the parivaras of Lord Ganesha. That is what we'll be doing now. Take from this corner, no? This corner, I have to clear that corner, please. Sai Ishvara.
finish up early. Sure. We can finish at 6 o'clock. I think we pushed everything. Okay. So what is next step? Bhajans. What few bhajans? We have just two. So to keep in time. Okay. Can we come out? So just half an hour I thought. Okay. Mala, you have to put it in the fire actually. Okay. So I was supposed to put it in the. You can put it in the fire. Yeah. Yeah. So, careful. So at this point, we have Shiva come and say, sure, definitely. Why not? We go ahead and sure. Bhajan, after that, you talk to someone also. Huh? You want to talk to someone also? After program. Bhajan, you wanted to say? Just to do of the Udvasana. As I was telling you, the prana shakti of the Ganesha, which we took it from our own breath, has been offered into the fire. So that shakti is going to, whatever the power, it is going to be spread. It is called the Udvasanam, and it will be spread to the whole universe. ओम यदक्षरपदभ्रष्टं मात्राहीनं तु यद्भवेत् सत्सर्वं क्षम्यतां देव नारायण नमोऽस्तु ते विसर्ग बिंदु मात्राणि पद पादाक्षराणि च न्यूनानि चातिरिक्तानि क्षमस्व साईश्वर अपराध सहस्राणि क्रियन्ते अहर्निशं मया दासोऽयमिति मां मत्वा क्षमस्व साईश्वर अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मात् कारुण्यभावेन रक्ष रक्ष साईश्वर हरिः ओं तत्सत् श्री साईश्वरार्पणमस्तु शब्दब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. Yes. No, you just say. We should drink some water.
Om Sri Sai Ram. Brothers and sisters, so we'll now have two bhajans. Because of the time, we started a little bit late, so we're going to have two bhajans by Swami's children here. And after that, Sri Vednarayan, Brother Sri Vednarayan, he will give us a half an hour address. And when he's done, food is lovingly provided. Please do not leave without going to the restaurant area there and partake of that divine love that was prepared.
Tell them also we'll give instructions for tomorrow and Saturday's program.
Right. So as brother said, we'll also inform you what will be happening tomorrow and the following and Saturday also. So do enjoy these wonderful divine kirtans done by Swami's children. Om Sri Sai Ram.
Sairam. सर्वधर्म स्वरूपा साई, सर्वधर्म स्वरूपा साई, परति के अवतारा, परति के सत्य साई के नाम तुम्हारा शरणी साई अवतारा साई राम हमारा साई राम हमारा मुसलम सिख ईसाई सबका पालनहारा हिंदू मुसलम सिख ईसाई सबका पालनहारा साई राम हमारा साई राम हमारा साई राम हमारा साई राम हमारा साई हमारा हम साई कैसा प्रेम हमारा साई राम हमारा साई राम हमारा सत्य साई है नाम तुम्हारा शरणी साई अवतारा साई राम हमारा साई राम हमारा हिंदू मुसलम सिख ईसाई सबका पालनहारा साई राम हमारा 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 साई राम हमारा
Om Sri Sai Ram. Thank you very much for that wonderful kirtan. It's only through Swami's blessings that we're able to listen to that and hear that wonderful sound. So I'd like to ask our dear brother Vijay to introduce our speaker, Sri Sri Vedanarayan.
First, I want to offer my reverential pranams at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Bhagwan, esteemed elders, sisters and brothers, distinguished guests. We want to welcome all of you who came in a little bit late and didn't hear the welcome address. So for today, we have done some Ganapati homam, and I have to say something before I actually introduce brother. This morning, when I looked in the eastern horizon, I saw dark clouds. I mean, horrendously dark clouds. And I keep saying, oh clouds, go Port of Spain or go somewhere but just leave this little piece, free. So then I saw a little peak of Surjanarayan Swami, the sun, and I said, thank you. Please, gracious. But you know what? He pounded us from this direction. I felt so sorry for Vednarayan sitting here that he had sun for approximately an hour and 45 minutes. But he didn't know. I felt it for him because I was worried, how much the sun was hot. And I don't think Vedan did tapasya today, because I've seen him done this before, but in this condition, it had to take a lot to concentrate and give. So there is a truncated sort of introduction in this, which doesn't do justice to who. This resume doesn't really do justice to Vednarayan. So I am going to, with your kind permission, to add my own to it. Okay? So bear with me a little bit. So Sri Vednarayan is a Sanskrit teacher and a former alumnus of Sri Sathya Sai University. He teaches Sanskrit, and he's been in Swami's fold for over 38 years. Right? In 1981, after securing a bachelor's degree in science from Swami's college on Bhagwan's instructions, he completed his MA in philosophy from Bangalore University and secured first rank. Secured first rank gold medal. Later he did his MA in Sanskrit, that's 2 masters, at the Mysore University, and secured a rank there as well. So Vednarayan, for the last 38 years, has been participating and leading in the early morning Vedic invocations in the ashram. He has been leading Vedic chanting in Sai Kulwant Hall and during darshan time since Bhagwan initiated this practice. In 2004, Sri Vednarayan received a national award for the best teachers from the then President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, Indian President. So the last 2 consecutive years, he received personal letters of appreciation from the Honorable Minister of Human Resource and Development. Sorry, don't bite. And no, it's okay. I think he came, right? Yes. He had me scared a little bit, So, yes, the last 2 consecutive years, he received personal letters of appreciation from the Honorable Minister of Human Resources and Development, Smriti Zubin Irani, for the wonderful performance. More than any of these awards, Sri Vednarayan said, I feel the greatest reward for me is the opportunity to chant Vedic hymns in front of the very origin of the Vedas, the Veda Purusha, our beloved Swami himself, said Vednarayan. So like I said, this is a very truncated version of a resume for Sri Vednarayan. But I want to take the opportunity, seeing that we cut some time, to just say a few things. And this is not to swell his ego or anything. I have said this over and over and over. Vedam, you're so blessed, you're so fortunate as a student. Swami has often said, who are my students? And I remember one instance where a student was, said, I am a student of Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. And Swami was telling that individual's family, he said, no, he's a student of Sri Sathya Sai College, he's not my student. So there's a difference between a student who goes to Bhagwan's college and a student who is pronounced a student by Bhagwan himself. And for the very reason you are a student of Swami when you follow Bhagwan's syllabus, when you follow Bhagwan's ideals and teachings. And I cannot tell of anyone that I know better than of this individual, Vednarayan. And when I speak like this to him, you know what he tells me? He said, Vijay, Swami could produce 1,000 Vednarayan. This is the humility. And he means it. Honestly, he knows this. So, I just want to say this. For an individual at any level to make a pronouncement and say, this personality is or isn't God, or isn't an avatar, is practically ludicrous. Because you know why? Who could say who is God and who is not God? Unless you are evolved enough to say this. Right? I have seen and observed for years what Vedanarayan has experienced on a daily basis. The interactions with devotees who come from far and near, all over the world. For example, we could sort of say that Swami has, categories of devotees, although devotees may be of one type, really. But categories in the sense that you have scientific community devotees, you have politician devotees, you have medical profession devotees, you have, scholars that are devotees. So let us start even from the political standpoint. I read where the Mahatma himself, Mahatma Gandhi, Nehru at the time was doing a fundraiser in Andhra Pradesh, and Mahatma came, and Bhagwan was just a young adult, and he met Swami, and there was an interaction with Swami and the Mahatma when Swami was a young person. I don't know to get into details of it because I read about it. So look at from the politicians who come to Swami. You're starting from the very father of India, and Nehru, all the way Indira Gandhi, all the way to the present Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi. So politicians came to Swami, and Vedanarayan had an opportunity on many occasions to see them. And not only that, he's a professional camera person too, photographer. He does that, so he's captured some of that, I'm sure. Look at the others, just kind of devotees from the scientific community. We just heard of Dr. Abdul Kalam, who presented him, then president of India, with the gift. He's a physicist, a world-renowned physicist, and he's a devotee of Swami. We had Art Ang Jamsai, who is also a physicist, and this individual, guess what? He is reputed for having put the rover on Mars for NASA. That's Art Ang Jamsai. That's another one. And then we have our own Professor Venkataraman, who is also a well-known physicist. So they came to Swami. Again, Vedanarayan has seen interactions with all these people. What about sports personality? Sunil Gavaskar is a devotee. Sachin Tendulkar is a devotee. Ratna Tunga, from the captain of then Sri Lanka, is a devotee. And our own Kalicharan from Guyana, he's also a devotee. So that's sports personality. What about scholars? We have Gandikota Rao, great scholar, Vedic scholar. We have Kama Udani, who Vedanarayan had the honor of being tutored by, great scholar. And then we have Nanjundeya, who just passed, great Vedic scholars. Right? So the list comes on and on and on. Medical professions and everybody. And even for those who do not know, because it has never been documented, in the mid-70s, there was a religious conference in Bangalore, and Mother Teresa came and attended that conference. And then after she came and spent 2 hours in the divine presence of Swami, something not documented, something that is put nowhere. Mother Teresa herself. So what I'm saying, that this student of Bhagwan, Sri Vedanarayan, who among students have done what he has done? Vedanarayan for decades now gets up at 4 in the morning, takes cold shower. I don't know if they warm the water now. Cold shower. He does Omkar, Suprabhatam, then Nagar Sankirtan, then goes, changes clothes and come and do Veda chanting for 1 hour. And he has been doing this for decades and decades and decades. Brothers and sisters, let me tell you something. This is God Almighty. And there are many scholars in India. There's no doubt, Vedic scholars. But Bhagwan chose this child, Sri Vedanarayan, to be the one who will chant Vedam in his divine presence. Is he an ordinary person? Of course he thinks he's an ordinary person. But we know better. We are very fortunate today, very blessed today, to have a person of his stature in our presence. And Swami, we only have you to thank, because it was your grace that you made this happen. Without further comments, I humbly ask you, and forgive me for all that I said, but it is the truth, and I mean it with my heart. Sai Ram.
I'm not able to see this side of behind the pillar. I'd like to, if you can just move little, probably. Yeah. I am not able to see this row. Yes, that's nice. What's the actual time? It's Indian time.
Because it was 7 minutes to 5, but you're free.
10 minutes to 5.
It was 7 minutes, please don't.
Let him decide. दुर्लभं त्रयमेवेदत् दैवानुग्रह केवलं मनुष्यत्वं मुमुक्षुत्वं महापुरुष संश्रयः. With most prayerful salutations at the divine lotus feet of my Mother Sai, respected elders and dear sisters and brothers, Sai Ram to each and every one of you. What a beautiful evening. I can see so many old faces, familiar faces. So happy to be back in your country. Bhagavan has brought me again here to be with all of you, to bask in your love. So he has given me again this opportunity. The stanza which I started with of Adi Shankara's, Durlabham Trayame Vedat, Deva Anugraha Kevalam. There are three things which are very, very, very rare. And you can get it only by the divine grace of God. What are they? Manushyatvam, to be born as a human being. It is not that easy as we think. Mumukshutvam, having born as a human being, desire to walk on the spiritual path. Today being a working day, you could have gone and done something. No, but you prefer to come here because you want to be on the path of spirituality, mumukshutvam. And the third one is Mahapurusha Samsrayaha, the company of the great ones. And how fortunate are we that to become the contemporaries of an avatar, a loving and living avatar. And from the beginning, Swami has taught us only one thing: unity, unity, unity. Where there is unity, there will be purity. Where there is purity, there will be divinity. Once, one father at his deathbed called all his children and he gave them one stick and told them, can you break it? And of course, strong young ones, they all broke it in no time. Then that father bundled up all those sticks and gave it to each one of them and said, now break it. They could not. Why? Then the father said, when you are single, you will be defeated. When you are together, you cannot be divided. In unity lies in great strength. And Swami taught this even to primary school children. Swami used to asked one of the boy, how many brothers you have? And the boy used to say, Swami, I have 3 brothers. Swami said, wrong answer. Swami said, all are brothers, unity. All are brothers. So the little toddler said, so how many brothers you have?
Swami, all are brothers. Very good. Next question, Swami asked, how many sisters you have? He repeated, Swami, all are sisters. Next, mischievously, Swami asked, how many wives you have? Without knowing, this boy said, Swami, all are. Hey, no. Wrong answer. So, in unity, Bhagavan taught always unity and unity and unity. And nowadays, what has happened? We always wanted to criticize others, without knowing the fault lies in us. One elderly gentleman went to the doctor and said, I am really concerned about my wife. The doctor asked, what's the problem? My wife is not able to hear me at all. I don't know what is really wrong. Are you sure? He asked. She said, absolutely sure. Do one thing. Do a test. You stand 10 feet from her and call out to her and ask her something. Let us see whether she answers. In the 10 feet, because we have to determine how much of deafness is there. So, if not, because he so much love his wife so much. If that doesn't work, go to 5 feet, then to 2 feet, then to 1 feet, and you try and tell me how much it is. So he decided. So the wife was cooking early in the morning in the stove. So 10 feet from her, darling, can you tell me what is the breakfast today? There was no answer. So he grew a lot of concern. He went 5 feet and again called her. Asked the same question. There was no answer. He again moved 2 feet. No answer. 1 feet. No answer. She went and touched her and said, dear, can you tell me what is the breakfast? 5 times I have been repeating that. Today it is only bread toast. 5 times I have been repeating. Now who has got the deafness? We are all in the same position. The problem is with us. And we keep looking at say, and you are doing this, you are doing that, you are doing this, you are doing that. Do you know that person? This is what going on. So, we have to change our glass. The problem lies in our vision. Lord Hanuman, you know, wherever Rama's glory is sung, Hanuman will be always there. So, Tulasidas was writing the Ramayana. Hanuman was so inspired, he used to go and sit there. He will peep from the back and see that what Tulasidas is writing. His Lord's glory is being written. And when it came to the Lanka, the Hanam, Tulasidas writes, in fact, in the Ashokavana, all the flowers were white in color. Hanuman said, absolute nonsense. I have personally gone and seen all those flowers are red and you are writing white. Tulasidas said, no. My Lord has revealed to me that it is white in color and my Lord cannot go wrong. Hanuman said, nothing doing. I have personally gone and seen that is red. So they were about to have a fight when the Lord Rama himself appeared and said, both of you are correct. How can both of us be correct, Lord? Tulasi, actually, all the flowers in the Ashokavana, they are white in color. But when you went to Lanka, you are full of anger towards Ravana. So with that eye, whatever you saw only red. So the problem is in your drishti and not in srishti. The problem is not in the creation. The problem is in your sight. So when we correct our vision,
then things will go. Once what had happened was, Swami was in Ooty. And, those days, nowadays I'm not seeing that. There's a small Matador van used to be there, which can carry around 15 people, boys. So Swami, that day, every time when Swami goes for the ride, Swami the students also have to follow behind the Matador wherever Swami goes. So Swami that day goes for a small drive and he'll come back. Every day boys also go around. That day Swami called the warden, gave him the money and said, make sure that wherever you see the gas pump, put the gas for the Matador. He said, yes, Swami, warden told. So the moment the Swami's car started, naturally all the students got in, and the first gas pump, the warden told the driver, Swami has told to put down the gas, so stop. He said, nothing doing. Gas anytime can be put. Look, Swami is going in the front. And boys will miss the chance going behind Swami. So let us go. Let us proceed. That day, Swami took a long drive. And half the way, the van went and stopped. No gas. Now Swami drove off. And Swami has already finished his drive. He has gone back to Nandanavanam. And he is waiting why boys have not come. And here, all the boys are in the middle of the road without gas. So naturally, the driver has to go a long way and fetch in a can the gas, fill it up, and by the time they come back, it was quite late. Swami asked, what's the matter? Why you are late? So they said that the gas got over. Swami immediately appeared to be very angry with the warden and said, I told you, wherever the gas station is there, first you fill up the gas. Why you didn't do it? So he said, Swami, I told the driver, he did not listen. Then Swami scolded the driver also. You are so arrogant, you never listens to anything. Why you did not put the gas? So this was going on between them. It so happened that, say, Ooty, that time Swami's school used to be there. It was the vacation time. Parents have come to take away the children, but only 2 children were left over there. So Swami used to take those little toddlers also along with for wherever the big boys used to go. So suddenly Swami saw one of the boys watching curiously the way in which Swami is reacting with the warden as well as the driver. Swami looked at him and said, tell, who is at fault? Warden is at fault or the driver is at fault? He said, Swami, the van is at fault. Swami just laughed. So the thing is, Swami never liked anybody complaining against anyone. So we have to always see the love and love and love. Through love alone, we can achieve anything and everything. By help alone, Swami always said, love all, serve all. Help ever, hurt never. Help ever, hurt never, Bhagavan says. You know, one teacher in a classroom, dear children, today I am going to give you a test. Let me see who is going to win the test. What she did, she distributed balloons to all the children and said, write your names on that. So all the children wrote their names. Now she said, blow it up and tie the balloons. So everybody tied the balloons. She collected all the 30 balloons from them, went to the next room and left. And she said, let me see. It is left in random. I am going to tell 1, 2, 3. I am going to give you 2 minutes time. Let me see who will get their own balloon. Who is the first winner? Let us see. So naturally, when the whistle was blown, the children went scrambling and they are looking and looking and looking. By the time 2 minutes over, nobody got their balloons. Then the teacher said, now do one thing. Whoever got the balloon, read out the other's name and give it to them. So that was easy. The children know whose name is there. They gave it to the others. Within half a minute, everybody got their balloons. Then the teacher said, when you start doing your own work, this is what happens. When you start helping others, everybody will have their chance. When you are doing the prayers here, what you are saying, samasta lokaha sugino bhavantu. Let everybody be happy. You are not praying, Lord, me, my wife, my children, grandchildren, let them alone be happy. That is foolish prayer. Not that God will not respond, God will respond. When you start praying for others, naturally, your family also become part of the prayer. Lord, let it not rain only here. Let it rain somewhere else. We can pray. But let others also, when we start praying, Lord, let there be sunlight all over Trinidad today. Otherwise, there was a prediction that heavy rain supposed to be today. How beautifully Bhagavan was taking care of us. Always have selfless prayer. Always have the love and love and love. With so much of love, we can achieve many things in life. So, what is wanted in life is stop criticism. Because we are reflecting our own images on others. It is not going to take us anywhere. A small, we are all called our Sai devotees, and when it comes to a small test from Bhagavan, we are like a play cards, how it collapses by the wind. Our true nature comes out. Because that is why to have that unity, we are Swami's children. All of us are Swami's children. And we have only one goal, one path, one love. That's all. So, with that intention, we are doing this beautiful yajnam today. And tomorrow, you are going to have, today we did for the little son, tomorrow we are going to do for the mother. What is called the Bhagavati Seva, which I am sure you are going to enjoy it. And the mother, Durga, is going to be evoked in the form of a Sri Chakra. And how the worship is going to be done. There is also going to have, many of you are going to have the chance of chanting the Lalita Sahasra Namam, the 1008 names of Mother Goddess. And it's so beautiful, it is so beautiful. And Bindu Trikona Madhyastha, she stays in the, there is, Swami beautifully explains about mantra, tantra and yantra, the more of it tomorrow. So, we have the greatest good fortune because there are so many people in Trinidad, only a chosen few could come here today. I will say the chosen few. Many others, they wanted to come, something or other happens, it doesn't material. Because such a thing to attend. See, rishis of yours, they used to do this type of, and they used to have the chance of, very few people used to have the chance of observing these things. You people are so fortunate that the air which you breathe, okay, and also you had the personal participation. And not only that, once this session is over, you always have a chance to come and take a pradakshinam, do a namaskar before taking the prasad and leaving. How fortunate you are, how fortunate you are. Bhagavan does this Veda Purusha Saptaha Jnana Yajna for 7 days in Prashanti Nilayam. It started way back in 1962. And even today, this year, they completed 50 years of starting the Veda Purusha Saptaha Jnana Yajna in Prashantinilayam. What a glory! What a glory! To see Bhagavan himself used to come and accept the Ahuti on the final day. And many, many people have so many experiences. Once, one of the caretaker of Whitefield, Swami's Brindavan, Mr. Ramabrahmam, very old gentleman. He never used to come to Puttaparthi for any function because he all the time, somebody has to take care of Swami's mandir there in Brindavan, Whitefield. So he used to be always there. So one Dasara, he happened to come to Prashanti Nilayam just for one Dasara. That in his absence, he made somebody made there and he came. So being so close to Swami, because Whitefield, he can go to Swami's room anytime. So what he did, he went and sat on the stage itself, where the Purnahuti, because he is a familiar, you know that, of course, those who are close to Swami's room or students, they are allowed to go and sit on the stage. Went and sat there. Swami came, Swami looked strangely to him and he scolded him. Why are you coming and sitting here? Get up from here. Get out, Swami said. He was totally confused. This is after a first time he has come to have Swami's darshan on a Dasara day, on the final Vijayadashami day. And Swami is asking, why are you sitting? Go from here. So he was so heartbroken. You know, when Swami scolds you, you don't know what to do. So what he did, he went all the way back of the auditorium, and he went and sat leaning onto the, if those who have seen the Purnachandra auditorium, you know what I mean. That last row, he went and sat there. And you know what happened? When Swami was accepting the Purnahuti, he could not see Swami anymore. Swami started growing in such a way that Swami's hair was touching onto the rooftop. Swami wanted to give him this divine darshan. That is why Swami asked him to go from the stage. Look at that. Swami wanted to show him who he really is. Who he really is. Once, this gentleman, once what had happened, Swami got angry with him. Swami told, get out from here. So what he has done, he never went back to his home. He took his luggage. When Swami has asked you to get out, you had to get out. He went all the way to Tirupati. And Tirupati, what he used to do, he kept the luggage there. Nothing else is there. Daily, he used to go around the Pradakshinam for Tirupati Balaji temple. Whatever prasadam he used to get, he used to have that. That is it. He never gone. Nobody knew where he was. 2 years passed this way. 2 years passed. One fine day, he get a telegram from Swami. Come back to Vrindavan. Nobody has told Swami where he is. Because Lord is there watching him every moment. Swami called him and said, when I ask you to go, you go off like that? That is the love of Bhagavan. That is the love of Bhagavan. Swami always tests us where. Another time, there is something happened and Swami asked, send your wife out from here. And he was, because she is papam illiterate. She doesn't even know where to go. So he said, nothing doing, Swami has told. So with her luggage, he was put outside the compound wall. She was crying and crying. She didn't know where to go. So what had happened? After that, afternoon when he went to Swami, Swami asked him, did you send your wife away? Yes, Swami. Where did she go? I don't know, Swami. So where she would have gone? No idea. Okay, do one thing. You give a telegram to your son saying that your mother is coming in such and such a bus. Ask him to receive at the bus station. Son did not know what was happening. He got what actually happened was this lady, Ramabrahmam's wife, everybody knows her. She was standing and crying. She said, what? I don't know. So some devotees, what they do one thing. You go to your son's house.
we'll take you. In a car, they took her to this thing, bus stand, put her in the bus towards Guntur. And Bhagavan, all-knowing Bhagavan, where he is not, everything, even every word what I talk, is only by his sankalpa and sankalpa alone. So, Swami is always with us, watching us. Everything is observing us. The moment you call, he immediately responds. Whenever we are in trouble, we never think of Swami. We'll think of a husband or wife, think of somebody else. Or no, we are in trouble, we always think, can you help me, can you? When he is there with you. Same Draupadi, what she did the mistake. She was calling. When she was derobed in the public court, she was calling to, no doubt, Lord Krishna. What he said? Oh Dwaraka Mai, he said. Oh, the resident of Dwaraka. Oh, Brindavana Sanjari, he called. And ultimately, when she left alone, oh, Hridaya Nivasi, she called. And immediately Lord Krishna appeared. So, later, Draupadi had a chance to ask Lord Krishna, why did you take so much of time? They were disrobing me in the public court and you didn't come at all. Only last minute you came. What did you call? You told me Dwaraka Vihari. So I have to go all the way to Dwaraka and come back. It takes time. You told Brindavana Sanjari. The moment you say Brindavan, I had to go all the way to Brindavan and come back here. When you say Hridaya Nivasi, he manifested immediately. Lord is there with us every moment of our life. Make use of this greatest chance. God bless you all. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow again, Ekadasi Rudram, which is very, very dear to the Lord. Don't miss this chance. It is the greatest opportunity in once in lifetime. Partake in this and get the bliss out of it. Get the blessings of the Lord in full measure and make your life sanctified. God bless you. Samastaloka Sugino Bond. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sri Vedanarayan. So, brothers and sisters, as we come to a close, now we're going to do Mangal Aarti after, okay? So, yes. And put Pradakshina. Acha. So, we've heard Brother Vedanarayan, and you know, as he was talking, I just wanted to say one thing. Who among men, with one word, with one glance, with one word, one glance, you know, just look at us. Who among men can do that and transform us, heal us, and comfort us? Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba. So this is the loving Lord, as Sri Vedanarayan was telling us about the experiences with Ram Brahman, how this devotee just, you know, had all dependence on Bhagwan. And this is what he's telling us. Believe in Swami. Hridaya Vasini. He's here. He's here. This is it. And no, that's a tall order. Because if you believe God is within you, you cannot soil this Hridayam. You cannot ill-speak others. You cannot, blame people and judge people, because God is within you. And if you want God to be happy with you, this is a very tall order. We have to keep this Hridayam pure, clean. With these few words, let us have aarti, Mangal Aarti, and those who have the desire to come and do Pradakshina, they're welcome. And we can probably do the Tilakam as well?
Yes.
Yes?
This thing also, Raksha.
Yeah,
It's
Raksha.
called Raksha, means that which protects you. We have taken and kept it here. We have put-
Yeah, put a ligi. So just,
You can just take the tilak and put it actually.
yes. Are Bapre. Is this another function that's happening? I'm seeing some.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, maybe there's a wedding, I think. Acha. So,
Yes.
Aarti. Hmm? Yes, and to put, yes. You come, when you come here, just wind your step. This step is a little bit, if elderly people who are coming up this step, they probably better come along. because you could fall from this step. I don't like this step for elderly people. So we'll have aarti.
Yes, please.
Can the sister come and play the thing while we sing aarti? Yes. Okay, now we sing aarti.
Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Swami Satya Sai Hare Bhakta Jana Samrakshaka Bhakta Jana Samrakshaka Parti Maheshwara Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Shashivadana Srikara Sarva Pranapate Swami Sarva Pranapate Ashrita Kalpalateka Apad Bandhava Om Jai Jagadesha Hare Mata Pita Guru Devamu Mari Antayu Nive Swami Mari Antayu Nive Nada Brahma Jagannatha Nagendra Shayana Om Jai Jagadesha Hare Omkara Rupa Ojasvi Om Sai Mahadeva Satya Sai Mahadeva Mangala Harati Anduko Mangala Harati Anduko Mandara Giridhari Om Jai Jagadesha Hare Narayana 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 Satya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadguru Deva Narayana Narayana Satya Narayana 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 Satya Narayana Narayana Satya Narayana Narayana Om Jai समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु शान्ति 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 जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय बोलो गणेश महाराज की